Hey guys, it's Eric.
Glenda?
And we are D&D Miniature and Board Games. So tonight, we are going to go ahead, Glenda, and unbox tanks.
Well, we haven't unboxed tanks in a while, right? Haven't we? No.
We've never unboxed tanks. That's why we're unboxing it.
No, before we did. Those little ones.
Those little ones were for the Great War.
Okay, this
is
a
a
big
different
tank.
game.
Okay, I know.
Great War is World War One. This one is World War Two.
They're tanks! But this is for World War II.
Alright, so tanks, the World War II Skirmish, tank skirmish game. It's brought to you by Gale Force 9 Games. The tanks are actually made by Battlefront, which is the same company that do the tanks for Flames of War, which makes these tanks and those tanks all interchangeable. So if you already have those tanks, you have plenty to play with. I got a chance to look on the inside of this, but we're not going to talk about that. We're going to let you see it as we talk about it.
That's why we're unboxing it. So that's nice of them.
It's unusual.
But they're in now.
Yeah. Now you can get this. This is the skirmish set, but it basically gives you the entire game and the rules. Yeah, you can get this for retails for about $24.99. I've seen it as cheap as $16. I've seen it as much as $35. So
would that be online?
Yeah. The expansions, which is a single tank, you can get for $10 a piece.
No.
Which considerably is actually not a bad price.
Exactly. That's actually pretty good for a tank.
Give the Gale stand. Hey!
Oh, it stands, but it's like you punch it.
So let's look at the models first.
Ooh, look at the colors.
This one comes with a Panther and you can either make a Panther or a Jag Panther, which is why it gives you the two different hulls. But you only get one German tank out of the whole thing. Now, you could, if you wanted to, go online and get
more
treads if you want, or turret. But honestly, I kind of went and looked to see how much it would be to do that, and to get a $10 expansion is in a store is actually cheaper than going and trying piecing. Unless you've already got the pieces, you're good. So that's the German. You get one or the other, the Panther or the Jag Panther. And then you got the Shermans. You get two Shermans. Now you'll notice that we have two different types of turrets. That's because you can make two different style of Shermans.
Hey, they look neat.
And they're small.
Yeah, they look neat, huh?
So we'll put those up. Obviously dice. Just normal, six-sided, green and gray. This particular game you can buy dice for each faction. You can buy American, you can buy British, you can buy German.
So what's the difference? Just the color?
Completionists.
Exactly. And we have a billion of those dice. But, yep.
And onto the cards.
They're sticking.
Yeah, that was the one thing I noticed when I was looking at the set that the store had, is that they do tend to stick together because of how they're made.
Those are the shiny ones, the glossy. Okay, they tend to stick.
But anyway, so in this game you pretty much get a good assortment of most of the tanks. Now, take the Panther for an example. You have the point cost 32 points for this model in the game. You have your defense.
Oh, he doesn't know. Sorry.
I can't remember what all the symbols mean. But you per tank, because instead of like large companies, it's like an individual battle where you'd only have like 3 or 4 tanks per
and
side.
that's how they
you get, and we're
buy.
going to look at them in a minute, you get like crew cards. So your tank can actually be better based on the cards that you add to the tank.
Yeah. Okay.
And the game actually gives you a good amount. And every expansion, you get a card and a couple crew cards and a couple skill cards.
It's like you basically upgrade your card.
Yeah. And then here's like the skill cards. You got like let's see if I know.
Yeah, they really are. Well, actually, I think they made this way so that it would last because this is the thing of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Solely cards.
But like you got aggressive commander with your skills, cunning commander, resourceful leader, bloodthirsty gunner. It adds a die.
Oh, that's fun. Yep, that makes sense.
And
see those? Those are the little, yeah. Jailbird. Sharpshooter gunner. That's cool.
And groundhog, oiler, marksman. These are different equipment and ammo, engine, different things you can add on.
And last one.
Last one.
There.
Now I had a chance, like I said, to look at this a little bit, but not to the extent that I know exactly what all these cards do and add on.
Neat.
But like these give you lucky hits. I'm not sure if these are just like one-shotters or if they're like a deck that sits off to the side. Damaged equipment.
You'll learn the mechanics of the game, right?
Yeah.
Which would be helpful with after that.
Which is odd because normally it's the rule book that comes out first. So, skirmish mode.
Oh.
So yeah, you can, there's the different, I think in this one you can make the 75 and the 76 millimeter for the Sherman. There's the Panther that you can make. These are different tanks you can actually buy for the game. The tanks I've actually seen range anywhere from $6 to $10, but averagely they're about $10.
Like we said,
And you got your crew upgrades, your critical cards. That's what those were, those critical cards. Okay, so
there you go. There's a number.
the initiative, attack, defense, and then your damage capacity. Now I got looking through it. The rules seem pretty simple. I mean, there's nothing real major to them.
Picture instruction. Picture instruction.
And it even shows you how to make the 76 and 75 millimeter Sherman. And then there's the Panther right there. Doesn't show the Jag Panther though. That's weird. Maybe nobody wants to use the Jag Panther.
You like the Sherman, right?
It's just the basic World War II American tank. If they went up against Tigers, it was a death trap, but...
I know.
And then the token set. Now, some of these, they give you just in case you don't have buildings or terrain or anything in 15 mil. Some of it you can buy separately in a token pack, which we will show later. They are two-sided.
Oh, that's nice.
And then this one right here is actually the movement. The tank. That's how far the tank moves, and like you stick it on the end here, and it moves up to the angle of the triangle.
It's like the measurement.
Mm-hmm.
No, it is the measurement. Oh, oh, they're pretty.
I'm not sure if military wargaming people want to hear it's pretty.
For the board game.
But anyways, guys, that's Tanks, a World War II tank skirmish game. Gale Force 9 games, supported by Battlefront models, which means you are interchangeable with Flames of War and the 15 mils. The 15s or 20s? I think it's 15s. Anyways, guys, support your local gaming. We support Discover Games in Fayetteville, Georgia, where we will probably be demoing this in a few weeks. As always, guys, game on.
Game on.